Crash 4 walkthrough? Yes, okay. Sounded a little bit unsure of myself there. It is definitely Crash 4. And this is level 2, and we are doing this with one-take narration, meaning I narrate once, and whatever happens, happens. I obviously am not doing the levels in one take, though. I am dying multiple times, but luckily I'm cutting every single death out. I might skip, or I might miss a death or two, so maybe one will squeeze its way in there, but for the most part, I am cutting most of them out, and you're just going to see a lot of transitions when that happens. In this level, I don't actually think I died too much, so maybe it doesn't even matter, but in the later levels, it's incredibly common. So this is the continuation of Crash 4, and there's really not a whole lot to talk about when it comes to, you know, the level itself besides this level 2. It's extremely easy compared to the rest of the game, and, you know, the first couple of levels in this game, it's not unreasonable to collect all the boxes. And I think actually on this one I do get all the boxes because this level is pretty straightforward. There's not really a whole lot of secret stuff. Nothing really that requires you to go off and do anything out of the way. But that is not going to be normal for later on in the game. The later videos are really just going to be me surviving the level. And if some stuff I made look easy, it's just because I did it 13 times, and eventually, through sheer repetition, I did in fact achieve it. It's kind of amusing to me because when you get a trophy on the PlayStation, and same with Xbox achievements these days actually, and even Steam I think, you can kind of see, it'll tell you on there how many people, oh I ended up dying to this guy, oh well whatever. You can see how many people completed that achievement. It'll say like 10% of people who played this game have this achievement. And for this game, I think something like 18% of people beat it by the time I did. That number will probably go up as the game gets older, but I've seen news articles written about a certain level later on, and I cannot wait to show that one off. But it's kind of weird that this does have Dark Souls kind of completion rates, and it's usually normal for games to have a completion achievement and it's got a really low percentage, but I don't really often see them at like less than 20% if it's a good game, you know. If it's like a weird random indie game, then that's pretty low, but that's pretty normal. But I mean, for like a big title, like I guess, would Crash 4 be a big title anymore? I'm not sure. Maybe for a big title, like big-ish title like Crash, that seems pretty low to me, especially when the first achievement's pretty dang high completion. And it makes total sense that anyone who bought this game when it came out, obviously bought it to, you know, because they like Crash Bandicoot is what I'm guessing. And then they realize, holy cow, the difficulty in this game is incredible. It does not relent. So other than complaining about the difficulty itself, I guess we could just talk more about the game, and this is going to be pretty common. The first game had a lot of these chase sequences, these kind of, what is it called, Indiana Jones style levels, and this one is going to be no different. There's going to be a few in this game, but it really slows down with these and the vehicle levels later in the game. So I guess that's kind of good or bad depending on your view. I don't really like the vehicles, but when I say vehicle levels, I mean the ones where you are on the water and also the ones where you have to ride like the polar bear or the pig or whatever else. That's what I mean by vehicle levels. Luckily, this game doesn't really have too many of those, but the ones it does have are pretty long and they aren't too easy either. There's a lot of stuff to do in this game. I mean, it's crazy how much content they managed to shove into it. So one thing that I've noticed with a lot of the modern platformers is that they give you a reason to replay the levels, and that's how they keep the game from being too big, you know, too small. The Yoshi game. Oh, darn it, I did die to that? Sheesh, I thought I cut that one out, so I guess it just kind of shows this game is going to be like that. Hopefully I do manage to cut out my deaths. It's kind of hard to tell when I'm scrubbing through it on my timeline. It is actually kind of hard to tell. But anyway, the Yoshi game. One of the new ones, it was Craft, I think? Yoshi's Crafted World. That one gave you like 100 reasons to revisit past levels. And in this one, it's really not much different. There are a lot of reasons to visit past levels, which I will talk about in the next video because there's a pretty lengthy cutscene coming up.
No way! Not in a million. Get him off!
Crash, who's that?
Lonnie Lowly? If the quantum masks have returned, then...
Hey, Aku, how's it go? Is that a quantum rift?
It appears to be a door between dimensions.
Yes, the kind we keep shut. We have to go through, find my siblings, and fix this before some putz with a big evil plan and a bigger ego does something monumentally stupid.
Uka Uka unknowingly paved the way for our bright future. Once my rift generator is complete, dominion over all of time and space will be within our grasp.
Engine, Embryo, you had some little projects you wanted to tell me about?
Master, my mechanical marvel will hypnotize you and I.
And my potion will make me and them unstoppable.
Right, yeah, fine, sure. Have fun with your ray guns or whatever.
Hasten your steps. By my calculations, our enemies are already moving against us, and we will prevail.